Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel and welcome to this video. This is John from Programming Knowledge, and in this video, guys, we're going to talk about if-else statements, and of course we're going to discuss also the nested if-else statements in C programming language. Now, from the previous video, we have created a simple application. So we have assumed to create an application for a bar or establishment, and then that particular program will ask for the age of the customer that is trying to enter the premises of the bar. And of course, we ask for the age, right? And we check for the age. If it is greater than 18, then we display the age is greater than 18. And if the age is equal to 18, and we also display the age is equal to 18. But in case that the age is less than 18, then we print that minor is not allowed. So basically, guys, this is a good program, but we can, upgrade this. This is not, when it comes to code readability and code maintainability, this is not a good practice when it comes to, checking a variable or a certain value of a variable. So now let's just remove these lines. Okay. And of course we have this first condition if, and then we check for the age of the customer, which is 18. So if the age is greater than 18, we display the age is greater than 18. So as I've said, we can take this further by adding else statement right here. So basically, the if else statements in C is also used to control the program flow based on some condition, and the only difference is it used to execute some statement code block if the expression is evaluated to true. So it will try to execute this particular statement if this particular condition is true. Otherwise, it will try to execute the statement of this particular else code block. Okay, so in here we can try to display printf the age is less than or equal to 18. Okay, so as you can see, if we try to evaluate this, so if age is greater than 18, so for example you have like 19 or you inputted 19, then of course automatically it will execute the statement that the age is greater than 18, right? Now basically if we try to input 18, so 18 is not greater than 18, so it will try to execute the code block or the code or the statements inside this else code block, because the condition right here returns false. Okay, because 18 is not greater than 18, and there you go, it returns false. Okay, now we can also add another condition right here. So for example, we want to check if the age is equal to 18. Okay, we can check if the age is greater than 18, and of course we can also check if the user or the age is equal to 15, and then otherwise it is less than 18, and we can add another else statement right here. But for now, let's just add the another condition or condition evaluation test expression if the user or the age is equal to 18. Okay, so basically this particular statement, if this particular condition right here is false, then it will try to evaluate one more time with this particular condition. Is the age equal to 18? So if that particular age is equal to 18, then we can display the age is equal to 18 right there. But in case if the age is less than 18, we can also add the else statement right here, and we can display that the age is less than 18. Okay, so as you can see, we have implemented a practical implementation of if else statement, and we can add the first if condition, and then we can add another condition else if, and then we can test this condition right here. Otherwise, if these two conditions are returning false, then we can execute the statements in this particular else block. Okay, so we can try this. We can run our program, build and run. So let's try first the possibilities. So for example, the customer, or the enter the age of customer, for example 25. So the age is greater than 18. So let's try to run this once again, and we can try to input 18. So the age is equal to 18. Okay, so this particular condition right here returns true. Now we can also try to input a value which is less than 18, so for example 16, and then of course the age is less than 18. Okay, so as you can see in this particular example, there will be only one block of code that will be executed. So for example, this one, if this will return true, the age is greater than 18, then it will execute this statement right here, or inside this ifs block. Then it will ignore the other like the else if and the else. Now if it will return false, then it will try to evaluate the expression inside here, and if it is true, or it will return true, then it will execute this statement and ignore the else. If all of these statements or conditions here will return false, then the else statement will be executed. Okay, and it will try to print the age is less than 18. Now there are cases that we need to check also. For example, inside this if statement, we want to check if the age is less than 25. Okay, less than 25. Although we have like the age is greater than 18, we want to check also if the age is less than 25. So we could add also if statement right here. So this is like what we call nested if else statements. Okay, nested if else statement. So we can also check here if age is less than 25. Okay, and then we can display here printf, and then the age is greater than 18 but less than 25. Okay, less than 25. And of course we can also add else statement here, or else if, like for example, else if the age is greater than 25, then we can say here printf the age is greater than 18 and greater than 25. So there are cases that you want to check this, if you want to, like in the future, you want to implement an application and you will try to check the values, and somewhere in your code you need to check like the value age here, and also you could also check if the value is less than 25, or greater than 25. So it is very useful when it comes to programming this particular nested if-else statement. So let's try to run this, and before that I'm just going to add a backslash n right here so that we will have a new line after this particular code execution. So let's try to build and run our app first and try to input a value that is over 18. So for example, 23. So the age is greater than 18, and there's another statement that has been executed right here. The age is greater than 18 but less than 25. We can also, run this once again and input 26. So the age is greater than 18, and there's also a statement here, the age is greater than 18 and greater than 25. Okay, and that's how you use the if-else statement, or if-else statements in C. And then of course, if you have like many conditions that you want to check, so you can also add another conditions right here. Okay, and then another condition, and otherwise if these conditions are not met, then you can display or execute the statement inside this else code block. Okay, now the nested if else statement requires only one if. Okay, so you can't use like two ifs here, because it will try to separate the chain of if else if you use another if. So what you can do is one if, and then else if, and also one else statement. So it doesn't matter how many else if statement that you can add, okay, for as long as it is like has one if and has one else statement. Okay, so I think that's all there is to it, guys, for this tutorial, and I hope you learned something from this tutorial. And if you want to learn more about C programming, you can try to follow our C programming tutorial for beginners. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.